She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
The same curve. I always run over that. Ah! She's not respectable girl. He's got it on. He's got the dong. He's got the dong. He's got it on. Dong.
Wow.
Dong.
Wow. I talked so much shit about Canada when? I remember always saying that it has its good things too. And there are shitty things about it, and I'm allowed to my fucking opinion. So, eat a turd log. Yeah, I'm traveling even if I'm sick. I have to go home, so I'll just wear a mask or something. Dumpster diving? Hell yeah. I'm definitely gonna go dumpster diving. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting a spineless sofa as a sofa, for sure. There's one, yeah, they're like about $700. I've been trying to plan meals for like when I come back. That's how like sad I am. Trying to plan meals already. Remember one time? Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember whenever I went and bought like a 12-pack of bao from this Asian restaurant? And then they were so good. They were soft and pillowy and the meat inside. Oh my God. So I wanted another 12-pack, but it was like one person working there and I didn't want them to think I was a total fat ass. So I got Pete's to call this restaurant and order the 12 more bao and then go in and get them for me. But I asked him nicely and he said yes, so that's why. You ever do that? Oh my God. No, to make it even worse, he didn't call because he wouldn't do that. But he went in to get them, I think. I can't remember exactly. Do you guys remember? I know I called and disguised my voice. I've done that a few times with different restaurants. I was like, yes, hello. I'd like to order 12 bao, please. No, they won't find out where I live, Tracy. Not if I stream from one room. How will they know? I really don't want to show my place. I mean, I guess so what if they email my landlords? I mean, I did let them know what I do, so I don't know. How about they stop being creepy sons of bitches and trying to figure out where people live? Like, get a fucking hobby. Views are not worth it, no. I'm just gonna get a part-time job. Like, I'm gonna have like I'm gonna set up a couple of streaming areas without having to show my whole house. And just do like mukbangs and like vlogs outside, I guess. I don't know. And get a part-time job because no way, I'm not dealing with that shit. Be careful of your background, one little hint. I know. Trust me, I'm gonna think of it. There's no gonna like, you know, it's for my own good. This is my real life. This is my home. I don't want people. If you saw the apartment once, that would be it. You know, okay, I'd get views on my apartment at first, but then, no, it's not worth it to me. And then have like a streaming area in the kitchen and a filming area, but not showing the kitchen side. Like maybe if there's a white wall and like maybe the dining area, I don't know, where I can like eat with you guys, show you guys what I'm having, what I made, story times, like time warps, videos I like to make like that. I can't wait till you're home. Yeah, I know, but then I feel bad leaving Salah and Julia, but he's not worried. No, there are people with house pets because when we go to get food for Julia, Skull Panda, there's always like some cats for sale. There's always people bringing in their cats and cat carriers. They have a lot of pet supplies. So, and Salah's used to it now. He loves Julia. Yeah, I'll be checking on them every day. I don't care. I don't even care if he remarries and has a million kids. I'm still checking on them. They're like, are you and Julia okay? It's getting cold. Tell us about your day. Well, we just got home not long ago. We went to visit family, Sasa and Fam. And as you can see from the thumbnail, they made some, they have this oven. It's like an oven. It's almost like a tandoori oven, but it's like they make, shoot, I forget the name already. There's a traditional bread. It's like fatire, but it's like a different kind. Yeah, so they make these breads. Now the bread in the thumbnail looks plain, but there's things inside. And then there's pizza. They made pizza. It was so good. Anyway, while the breads were baking, oh my gosh, it smelled so good. So yeah, we had that. It's emotional because, like, you know, at first I didn't like being around kids a lot. I didn't like being around a lot of people, you know. But now that it's getting closer to leaving and we were talking about that there, it was, like, really emotional, you know. Like, it's going to be, you know, I feel like part of the family. And it's really sad, like, in a way, you know, but I know it has to happen. But I'll always consider them family, you know. I'll always have them in my heart. They don't ever want us to leave. They always want us to stay, like, just stay there. So the day before I have to leave, we're just going to stay there. So yeah, the day before I go to the airport, I'm going to stay there with Salah. And they asked me if I'm coming back to Syria. I said no. I'll be checking in on Julia. They all love Julia, and they're kind of fighting over. They want to take her. I said, well, Salah wants to keep her, obviously. So, but I'm sure if he goes to visit, maybe he'll bring her. I don't know. Her family keeps saying, if you want to do another live with her, you can. They said, if you want to do another live, they really the money I raised for them the last live really helped them out. So it's no wonder, it's probably a really strange concept that we can just go live and I'll name the next one with Sasa. Give this cute girl money because she deserves it. But they were teary eyed, and they're gonna come with Salah to the airport to see me off. They don't judge me. They know, like, they've seen so many reaction chant. They know all about my past. They don't care. They're so welcoming and so loving. I try explaining, like, I just need to be back in Canada. I need reliable internet. I need to, you know, live among my culture also. And but I will miss. I understand now, like, the concept of. I can see why they like to be around each other all the time, because it's like, very loving people. I'm just not used to that. At first, it scared me a little bit. Like, what the hell? Like, I know my family loves me, but like, we're not close in the same way. It's a tough life here. Makes you appreciate. Like, I'm gonna feel guilty living, living in Canada after experiencing. Hey, Brooke, I'm not gonna lie and say, like, I didn't feel judged by some people in Kuwait, but here I don't feel judged by, like, anybody. Like, I don't know, like, they were just so, like, caring, like, on a, like, I can't explain it, like, on a human level. Like, I've never had, like, a person just drop by and be like, I'm just here to check on you, like, I want to make sure, like, I just want you to be at peace, and, like, may God bless you. And it's just like, oh my gosh, it's like so crazy to me. Like, I'm just so, like, it really touches your heart. I've also never been really, like, hugged in a loving way from a child. So, like, the connection I have with Sasa, like, it's going to be so heartbreaking. Like, I really, really am going to really, really be sad and really hurt to leave her, So, yeah, it's a hard life, but it's a hard life in Canada too, in different ways. Like, yes, we have automatic washing machines and things, and it's like a safer environment and there's more opportunity. But I would have to say that it's a different kind of stress. You have more stress with, like, keeping up with the Joneses and so many bills and financial responsibilities and taxes. And the rent here is, like, some places are like $50 a month. And, like, there it's like $2,000. It's just, like, crazy. I was able to pay off like $25,000 of debt or more, just live in, like, a year, living in staying in cheaper places. Honestly, like, having Salah pay most of the bills in Kuwait, like, it was just, like, amazing. I got to pay, so I got to focus on my debts. And just, if we were living in the West, like, it would have been a lot different paying off the debt, I'm sure. It's like my income from YouTube wasn't as big as when I was in Canada and, like, Beeson before I went to the Middle East, but the trade-off is, like, I had someone helping me with life expenses, and I got to focus most of my meager YouTube income on that. I've never paid off debts like that before in my life, Ray. So it does feel good, and I hope I can continue. I have a bit more left. Well, a lot more, but let's say you make minimum wage in Canada, like 17 an hour, and you're working full time, you'll probably only get, like, what, 2,500 a month? And if your rent is like 1,700, 2,000 a month, like, what? Even if it's like 1,500, that only leaves you 1,000 for, like, food, which is crazy expensive. If you have a car payment, forget it. Gas, utilities, phone, having a freaking life, God forbid, you have any money to do anything fun. It's tough. I'm seriously considering just looking for a job and alongside YouTube, like, try to complement one another. I don't know. Like, it's rough. It's Chantal Blue Topaz, you stupid moron. Get the fuck out of here. Am I e-begging for anything right now? Are you going to give me any money? No? Then shut your trap. How long have I been on YouTube? 8 years? And nobody knows my name is Chantal? Do you have some kind of disease where you see the letter A as E? Like, how am I being... Was I e-begging just now? And you know what, Blue Topaz? If I want to e-beg for money, I will do it. And if you don't like it, I don't care. You'll just have to stay mad about it, okay? Thank you. I'd rather have no viewers than do an OF. Thank you. Anyway, I totally understand there being only, like, max 300 views because, A, who wants to watch buffering internet and, me not being on camera? Boring. So that's, like, a good reason also to be in Canada so I can do better content and just, Am I going to sleep in my apartment the first night? Yes. My bed is, like, it might be a bit late. So I'm getting, like, I'm getting, like, a floor mattress thing to sleep on until it comes. It was like $80. And it'll be good to have in case anyone stays over. I think it's maybe like, actually, I think it was 120 bucks, but it holds up to like 700 or 685 pounds. So I should be all right. And it's self-inflating. You just plug it in and turn the dial and it inflates. So I'm going to sleep on that till I get my bed. I'm going to do some kind of fundraiser when I get to Canada for my scooter. Like, honestly, I don't mean to sound dark because I'm not like depressed about it. If I want to live to 80, I'd probably have to seriously turn my life around. Like, I would have to like quit all bad habits, eat super clean, exercise. I don't know if I really want to do that, man. People think that picture bothers me or like the slip bothers me. It really doesn't. Whatever. Like, honestly, that's mild compared to some, just how I've looked sometimes. So, whatever. You know? Good night, everyone.